What's up everyone, it's Green0 and I'm back here once again with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. We have a game for you today, and that's right, Dutch is not in this one, so he got 4 in a row. That's pretty damn good for him. But yes, new players here now. We have Cyberstorm, who surprisingly is playing on his main account for once. He's usually on some kind of smurf, and he's against Phoenix, which is of course Steven Nashington, and this is a random v random. Couple of observers in the game. We have Dieselhead, and I don't know who the other two are, and I'm not going to look it up, sorry. That's the punishment you get for playing on a Smurf account. But anyway, on the right hand side here, I didn't even look at the colours. We have Cyberstorm, so eager to jump into this game. Cyberstorm is on the right hand side. He's dealt a GDI faction. We'll have to wait and see what GDI faction is, and it looks like Nashington has drawn a Nod faction. So it's going to be GDI versus Nod, and what kind of scouts? He has militant squads, so he is going to be Nod vanilla. Trains Nod infantry. Yes, yes it does. You have to watch out. The ball on the hand of Nod will actually roll over and crush your infantry. So that's a fun fact there. You got to watch out for that. Not quite sure if it's. I mean, it does. Sometimes it kills your engineer. I mean, normally the ball rolls backwards, but if you have another hand of Nod, whoa, heaven then, you have another hand of Nod behind that, you can crush your own units there. But that's just a little fun fact there. It looks like Cyberstorm's coming up here with one scout. He should be able to clean up Nashington's scout here. As long as he fires first, yeah, there you go. He's going to clean those up easily. 2 scouts to the bottom, no engineer. Again, random v random, they don't know what their factions are. Nashington has 2 down the center. And it looks like Cyberstorm won that fight pretty easily. Did not even lose a single member of that scouting squad there, although they have lost some HP. And it looks like, yeah, he just lost one of his scouting squads there for no return fire there. So it looks like Cyberstorm trying to cut across there. But Cyberstorm's going to take this building. It's going to make it hard for Nash to take that later on. He's actually turning around and going back. He's going to try and deny both these structures perhaps with just one squad. That'll be pretty boss. But no, he's turning around. He realizes it's probably better to get this structure here. I don't know what he's doing. Perhaps he thinks there's maybe shadow teams, or there's some kind of engineer hidden by the side. But no, he's going to run back there. I'm not sure if he's going to make it to that garrison. Scouts were facing off in the center there. He should just be able to beat Nash. It's going to be close. Yes, he does. And Nashington's going to lose his scout here. And then Cyberstorm is probably going to jump right back to this building over here, because it'll stop Nashington from taking these spikes and using that for himself later on. Because I mean, the spikes, most players, you know, once the game gets going, someone will usually make an attempt at those spikes. Nashington has 3 harvesters. He did not go for a rush of any kind. He did clean up Cyber's scouts in the center, and there's that extra scouting squad running through now. That may have actually been from, yeah, down there. So he's probably got another one floating around somewhere, booby trapping the building there. MCV taking a fair bit of damage there. Obviously, when it's in its mobile mode, it has very, very low armor. And I mean, Cyberstorm's just picking it apart. He's just wiped off 50% of the health there. That's, what's that, 1750? Oh, I hope I did that right. Yeah, there's 1750. Whenever I was watching, for some reason, you make really stupid additional errors there. But yeah, he wiped off a lot of money. Nashington, I mean, his Conyard is in danger of being taken out later on because it's lost a lot of health. He's probably... Cyberstorm's just rolling circles around this. He hasn't even taken a shot from that... Oh, maybe one shot from the Scorp tank. But look at this. He's still putting pain onto Nashington's Conyard there. He's got 5 and 2 there. That Pitbull is still dodging him and just on aggressive stance and just moving around. Normally you see this with Rifleman squads and Militants or Black Hands. I like to just circle them around and just screw with the other guy, because he probably won't micro. He'll just attack move, and then you can just avoid them forever and ever and ever and keep scouting here. And this Pitbull has just stayed here for so long, but now he's finally going to get caught out. Of course, he can only do it for so long. And he put a fair bit. He put another, what, 15% damage on top of that Conyard there. So that Conyard down to about a quarter of its health. Nashington may have to drop a barracks and pay for an engineer, but that's gonna, you know, that's gonna cost money, you know, for stuff that he really shouldn't have lost there. Obviously, he was so desperate to get his expansion up, he didn't worry about it, which a lot of people really don't. But if you're taking that much damage, you usually deploy a little bit early. Pulling 2 harvesters, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, far out. He had 7 harvesters on his main field, and he's pulled 2 of them. So he's been ecoing hardcore here. Cyber just drafting towers. Very good idea, by the way, to just continually draft towers throughout the game. There is 1 bike there. I'm not sure if there was supposed to be others, or it's just 1, maybe just to throw him off. Yeah, there's only 1 there. I don't think they've damaged or destroyed anything. Yeah, no, not really. Yeah, just if you don't have vision on certain areas of the map, it's just a good idea, even throughout the mid-game, just to drop a tower, draft it, send the Rifleman squad out to wherever you don't have eyes. And there's 1 Scorpion tank there as well now. But with the War Factory there, it's really counterproductive for him. And that one bike over there. What's happening over here? What's happening over here? There's 5 pit bulls here, so like Cyber has scouts here. He drafted one to go down the blue. Maybe? No, I'm not sure where they went. Maybe they got killed. Maybe he sent them down here. Yes, this scouting squad here has moved down here. And he's going to come in. Well, almost lost my voice there. And he's going to find Scorpion tanks. He's going to try to go for the harvester kill. He may be able to get it. I don't know. If he doesn't get it, it's going to hurt because he lost a couple of pits. And I think he's really going to commit. And there's a lot of Scorpion tanks here, but they just can't fight because they just cannot see these pit bulls. And he gets it, but he's losing all of his pit bulls now. Was it worth it? There was, what, 5, 6 pit bulls there for one harvester. It's really hard. I mean, he's building more. Nashington's going to be disappointed that he lost a harvester with so many tanks there. It really probably shouldn't have happened there. Cyber using the building blocking to his advantage. He has another pit bull squad here, so he's going for small squadrons of pit bulls. And he's got another squadron, so he's going to have a 2-pronged attack, and I really like this. A lot of people will just group all their pit bulls together and just have it as one force, but he's going to split it up as 2. They're going to find this flame tank too, and they're going to shut that down super fast. But Dozer Blades is not on the way yet, no. And will the pit bulls, they take a swing? Did Cyber see it though? Cyber may have had it. Yeah, he's seen it. Usually you just have them on waypoints, you don't watch them too much as long as they don't run into anything serious. A single unit like that which doesn't fire back, doesn't really cause or get your attention that often. Nashington has some rockets down there. He's got some Scorp tanks coming across. The flame tank is gone. I missed the explosion there, sorry. It's the best explosion in the game of flame tank going down, especially when a bunch of them go down together. Sometimes the black hand players or the nod players will just they'll build a couple, like 3 to 5 in a group, and they'll all send them in at once on aggressive starts, and they just tear through a base. But you really got to score some serious kills there for that to be cost effective. So they're usually by themselves. 2 harvesters down. Nice work from Cyber with the 2-pronged attack. Nashington is being run around in circles. He's going to get a 3rd harvester if he's paying attention. He's got an emissary running out as well, so he wants another expansion. Ego Hard went for Scorp tanks. Interesting bike play there. He's going to lose a couple of pits, but it's probably going to be okay because he has destroyed 3 harvesters. He should probably get out of there because he's got 3 pits, and that's pretty good. Pits over here fighting back Scorpion tanks, but there's just not enough Scorpion tanks there. And there's a flame tank going right through the front door, and the front door is open, so he may get a kill here. There's a tech center down. This could be railguns actually. He may be going for railguns or pit mortar. He's got a lot of pit bulls, so I'd assume that maybe it's pit mortar. He needs to stop that flame tank. He hasn't noticed. Oh, it's stealth. It's got a cloaking field. You can see it's slightly transparent there, which means Nash is not going to know. Not Nash. Cyberstorm is not going to know about it. He's got a lot of pit bulls, but they're moving out. They are moving out. This flame tank is definitely going to score a tech center kill unless there is a sonic emitter or something queued up. There is a defensive structure queued up. It's dropped down, but what was it? Whoa, geez, what's going on here? A little bit of a glitching there. I'm not sure. Maybe he cancelled whatever it was. I'm not quite sure, but he just lost his tech center. Did he get mortar? No, he didn't get mortar, and he's going to be knocked down to tier 1 and no mortar. He's really going to be missing that. He wanted mortar so badly because then he could actually kill the infantry here and he'd have free reign because the mortar does grenade type damage, and since it splashes, it doesn't directly hit its targets, and you have a bunch of pits like that, they can really just spray an entire area and mow down infantry. They're actually very, very effective. They're much more effective than they really should be, or what it looks like on paper. You think, oh yeah, dispatch a little bit of inf here and there, but really if you just give an attack move with all the front pit bulls and they fire like 7 or 8 mortars at once, it spreads over a big area and it'll kill a lot of infantry. Pit bulls now managing to elude these Scorp tanks, but it looks like Nashington's going to fix that up here. Nice pit bull play all game. There's pit bulls up here as well. I don't know what, I didn't see them. They may have scored a harvester kill. They are pretty badly damaged. Another harvester's going down, and another one over here could fall as well. This pit bull play has just, oh no, there goes a 1 click, but he's got triple ref, so he's set. He's still got double ref there, and these pit bulls are going to be cleaned up. They got a little bit greedy. They're trying to get the last harvester. Probably didn't need to, but the harvester harassment has been on point. Steve Nash just not able to shut that down. Has a base or an outpost at the center. No pit mortar is going to be hard for Cyber. He's actually rebuilt it, and he's going for pit mortar again, so I'm assuming his pit mortar is upgrading quite quick. It's a very, very fast upgrade. Actually, it's only a 30-second upgrade, so really, if you got a lot of pits out, it's definitely worth it, because it turns them into a harvester hunting force and a stealth tank hunting force into a little bit of anti-air force. It turns them into an anti-building force as well, and obviously you need a lot of them. You need a group of them for that to be effective, but combined with their rockets and the mortar, which does grenade damage, which is really powerful versus structures, they can drop power plants, a piece of cake, no worries. You got enough of them. If you got like a dozen or more, you can drop refs within a couple of volleys. You can drop war factories, no sweat. He has got pit mortar now, but there's a couple of tanks here. He probably doesn't want to engage. Yeah, He's going to pull back there. Nash has been hurt so bad, but Cyber does not have another expansion, and more people's coming in. And this time, with the mortar, they can easily dispatch these guys here if he stops them, because the mortar won't fire while they're on the move. He can only fire the mortar. There you go. And see, he just gave an attack move and it splashed all over the ground. All the rockets are not quite dead. There's only 2 members of those squads left. What's happening up here? Pitbulls are getting cleaned up over there. Imp Buggies is done for Nash. But there's more Pitbulls here. They don't want to fight with that Obelisk, which will one-shot them, but they're just going to move away, and there's a lot of power here. And look at this, with the mortar and these paper-thin power plants, he's going to be able to knock those down, no worries. And that's going to be really bad for Nash, because these power plants, you know, they provide so much power to his base here. And he's lost one, and he's still okay, but he just lost a second one. Imp Buggies go off, managed to trap some of the Pitbulls. Nice work of the Imp Coils there to trap just a few of these scouting units here. It's going to allow him to clean these Pitbulls up. Of course, Cyber, it's been a lot of suicide attacking, I must admit, with the Pitbulls. It's been really, really good. He's getting a lot of kills, but I just feel that he could have got some more of those Pitbulls out. And because he's continuing to follow up with Pitbulls, he could reinforce the next attack with the survivors of the previous attack, but he just lets them suicide down there. But he's playing the game, not me, and he seems to be comfortable with the losses, which really, you can't blame him. He's just caused so much damage. He probably doesn't care about those losses at the moment. Pit mortar here, triple rail Marv, trying to Marv us the center. The mine drop completely missed here. Nash has actually been worked pretty hard here. I thought this was going to be a little bit more of an even game. But yeah, Cyberstorm, I mean, if you like Pitbulls, this is the way to do it. Not quite perfect, but pretty good. Like, the damage inflicted has been pretty massive here. And it looks like Cyberstorm has actually been cleaning up the blue. He's actually rallied a lot of harvesters there. He's cleaned up half of it. So he's just long range leeching it. Doesn't have a base or an outpost. He's even leeching with the middle field. Marv just carves a big hole through that field and then keeps going. He's like, hey, I don't even need a base there. I can just kill Nash now. Now, if Nash holds this attack somehow, he's got Imp Buggy, so he can, but there's a lot of pit mortars here. They can splash, and these infantry aren't going to be as effective. He's got a couple of Imp Buggies. He does have 3 harvesters, 2 ref, and the thing is that there's still Tiberium down here because he just hasn't been able to harvest it, so that's good for him. 1 Imp Buggy does nail the Marv, another Imp Buggy nails some Pitbulls there. Nice use of the Imp Buggies there. You can see he's moving another one into position, and he gets it into position, and more coming into position. Yeah, that's very well done there. You can't fault Cyber there. In this engagement, Nash just did that spectacularly. Shockwave artillery comes down, trying to save the Marv. Is he going to get another imp off? Yes, he gets another imp off. That's a very, very good imping there from Steve Nash, and he will kill the Marv. He'll be rewarded with the Marv kill here, but can he finish off the Pitbulls? I mean, the Obelisk is going to be big ass. Oh, massive imp goes off. Look, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pits get stuck, and without there anything firing, the Scorpion tanks clean them up. Oh man, well done to Nashington. Again, Cyberstorm went in there. He looked good. And I mean, he did a pretty good job of it. He caused a lot of pain there for Nash, but Nashington's defense, that saved him the game at the moment. I'm not sure how much longer he's going to last, but really he needed that. And more Pitbulls coming in here. These Pitbulls have just been terrifying for him. Takes a swing at the Conyard. Will take a while to kill that. Some units over there. Scorpion tanks being rallied. Of course, Cyberstorm I mean, he's cleaned up the blue field, so he's got a lot of money, and he's going for another Marv. He should have made an attempt at the middle field, really. That's going to be his downfall. If he can't kill Nash right now, and these Pitbulls do nail the Conyard, and he does have a War Factory laser fence bugging out. He's got stealth tanks. I'm not sure that's the right way to go about it. Maybe if he micros crazily good, but this Pit army is more than capable of taking them down. And they get even splashing with the mortar, which doesn't really do that much damage to vehicles. And oh, he's got a heroic Scorpion tank. Where did he get that from? I did not see that. He doesn't even have dozer blades. He needs to repair. Oh, he's got 2 elite. He's got 3 elite Scorpion tanks here. Repair those, Nash. You got the War Factory. Repair them. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Could you imagine if he gets all of these to heroic? I don't know how long they've been elite for, but this could be Nash making a comeback. He has infantry in the middle of the map. There's zone trooper squads here and here. He did not sell the space uplink command. He sold his tech center. He's got another mark. He's got zone troopers everywhere. And the harvester even coming in. And Nashington actually, all of a sudden, he held that attack in Cyberstorm. Perhaps, I don't know if he thought he was going to win the game there, but he has not got an expansion. The blue field is all used up, and his harvesters are just getting shot up on their way to the middle field. He doesn't have a base there. And that harvester is probably going to go down to, is he even going to imp it just to embarrass him? No, he just takes it out there. He might choose to imp that one. And sniper teams coming in, oh, this is going to be very bad for Nash. The infantry is as good as dead. There's nothing you can do about that. Of course, Nash is not Black Hand, so his buggies cannot detect stealth, so Cyber can use this stealth option here just to avoid the buggies. He better not having them on attack moves. I don't think they attack buggies anyway, because they're a vehicle. But sometimes they do when they're in the Marv. and such. Where are the Scorpion tanks? Where is that band of ledge? Oh, he's got one here that he hasn't healed up. Alright, there's the rest of them. He didn't even heal them properly. Oh man, you think he could have taken 5 seconds to heal? It wouldn't have taken long. And but no, he's going to move these guys through. He's going to get some more experience for the elite ones. And really, this is going to be trouble. The MCV finally on the move. He probably could sell his space uplink command. I can't honestly see. Oh, Nash actually has another MCV and is at the middle field. And there's a lot of M buggies in the Marv. Needs to be. Oh, he needs to be so careful here. These M buggies will they will surround and destroy this Marv. He needs to deploy and get like a Sonic emitter down or something. Scorp tanks here. Does he have a second elite? No, not elite. Heroic. No, he does not. Did he pull that? Where'd that other? He had 3 elite ones. I'm not sure where the other one's gone. Oh no, and redemption. Oh, nice work. That's going to give him even more imp. This is not. Oh, he's got to kill those sniper teams though. And there you go. The buggies just surrounding, destroying it. He stopped firing on those guys there, and now he's got the Marv imp. Oh man, Steve Nash is making a legendary comeback through really tactical use here. And look at that. He's. Oh, no. I was going to say. He's bringing up Awakened squads, but getting sniped down immediately. But the sniper squads are all dead. There's the Sonic emitter I was talking about. But that gets emped as well. Oh man, Steve Nash, imp buggy, save the day. Very good use. Very good control there. And this ability that he used is very, it's very underused. But the fact is that when not imp spam, it's so good. It is so good. I mean, all your infantry, they literally have to die twice. They die and they come back as Awakened, which are really powerful. They have a lot of health. And they can use their Emp Blast, and that Sonic emitter is still, I'm not sure if it's powered down or if it's Emp or what. The Marv is still alive. All the Emp buggies actually have evaporated. Where'd they go? Where are the Scorpion tanks? Where are the Scorpion tanks? Did he lose them? Oh no, did I not see them die? Did the Sonic emitter kill them? I'm not actually going to go search for them now because I want to see. Oh no, single filing in those Emp buggies is not a good idea. Don't single file in the Emp buggies. Yes, pull back. Where are the heroic Scorp tanks? Where is the legendary Scorp army? Oh, was it destroyed in that battle? I just didn't notice. Was it destroyed up here? Oh, man. Oh, that was terrible. How did I miss that? I cannot find those Scorpion tanks anywhere on the map. Oh, no. He must have lost them. You watch, they'll just reappear somewhere now. But Nash is in trouble. He can't destroy the Marv now. He can't destroy the Marv. He's keeping his main fields dry. What's that coming out? No, he decides he's not. He decides he doesn't want to build that. And harvesting the main field now, that's a big problem here. And there is the barracks block and the obelisk. He needs to get in there and emp it now. He's got plenty of Raider buggies. Can he do it? Can he do it? Yes, he does. He gets the emp off. There is no Sonic emitters. There's a Zone Trooper squad, but that probably won't be able to do too much with the base defense. That's going to be coming up by Nash. He's trying to queue something like another obelisk, but really, to be honest, he's not really going to be able to do that. He needs to emp again. Oh no, he loses his emp buggies. One more hit with the obelisk. Yes, he gets it. He gets a Marv, and that is game changing now. That is game changing. No one's really got anything. I mean, Cyber can't destroy this obelisk, but really the obelisk can't move, so Steve Nash can't really destroy the entirety of this base. And that one Raider buggy trying to shoot at the Zone Trooper. Zone Trooper's actually beating it, so there you go. I mean, it's only one buggy. Does manage to kill one of the Trooper squads in that squad there. But Steve Nash cleaning up those fields, nice work. No one has the bottom spikes. No one has the bottom spikes. Cyber keeping his fields very dry. There's a little bit of Tiberium there. He probably could sell a lot of his infrastructure, to be honest. I'm not sure why he has not yet done that. I don't know why that harvester's up there either. It's a good time to push the, I think it's default N to cycle through your harvesters just to check what they're all doing. And he's going for another Marv. Fire, he really, really wants these Marvs out here. Steve Nash, he's got a structure queued, and it's a refinery, and this Marv is a long way away. Is he going to sell? He could sell these 2 structures. He probably doesn't need those. He sells up over there, and he's going to this field here. He realizes, hey, look, there's Tiberium here. Let's harvest it. That's a good idea. But Nash is bringing his harvesters here, and he's starting to build a wall, perhaps of obelisks. But yeah, those Scorp tanks, oh man, I'm so disappointed. I missed them. They must have been destroyed in that engagement. I just didn't see. Or someone will point out in the comments, oh, well, actually, you know, they were destroyed over here. You just didn't see. But yeah, Shredder turret coming up. That's probably just going to thin out all these rifle squads here. I'm just wondering if he's going to build. He's building another structure. What could it possibly? It's a war factory. He sold off the one at home. Yeah, he sold off a fair bit back here. He could just make a wall of obelisks, but I mean, Cyber can still build juggernauts here. He sold off the space uplink command. Good idea. That's probably where that Zone Trooper squad came from. And that Raider buggy coming forward, seeing the Marv. It only has one Zone Trooper squad, so still. He's going to have to put a lot into it to make it powerful. Still put a lot more money in. There's the Sonic emitter. Nashington could build Spectres and sit them behind all these structures, but no, he's going for Raider Buggies. He's got to watch out that Sonic emitter there is going to cause him problems. Now the Marva's just going to Marvest again, so yeah, really great defense in the mid to late game by Steve Nashington there with those the Emp defense, but Cyberstorm just not taking this center expansion in forever. Really, like, it almost cost him twice, but he seems to be finding his feet now. He's got Juggernauts, and Nashington built a Avatar. I mean, if he builds Spectres, he can sit them back here. He can outrange the Juggernauts, and the Juggernauts have to come forward into the Obelisk Fire. But Imp goes off. Nice work. Another Sonic emitter. This is going to get really nasty. Only Imps the Sonic emitter twice, so the Marv will probably power up shortly. Yes, there we go. And now these base defenses are falling. Nashington probably can't hope to hold on too much longer here. One Sonic emitter remains. The Marv is still. There's an Imp buggy there. He could get that into position. Another Obelisk comes up now. What's he going to target? He does Imp the Marv. He probably should try to finish off this Sonic emitter. Remember that Cyberstorm is not harvesting anything here. I mean, he's Marvesting. Another Imp buggy comes out, and is he going to Imp? Yes, he gets again. He destroys the Sonic emitter. And Nash just does not want to give up, does he? He's got another Imp buggy out. And where's that going? It's going to re-emp the Marv and no, it missed. Oh no, that's terrible. He's got another Imp buggy. He needs to Imp right now, and it does. Oh, save you there. But there's two Juggernauts here now for Cyberstorm, and I just assume that he's probably going to keep building those. Yeah, I think he's killing another Sonic emitter now. So this game getting really weird now because, I mean, they've been at this area for so long. They're just both scrounging for resources. The MCV is now under attack by Cyberstorm, and one more Obelisk comes out, and he's actually going to get an Engineer. The Engineer's suppressed. The Engineer needs to get in there. Oh, Cyberstorm pulls back. He pulls back, and Steve Nash fully repairs that. One of the Juggernauts is down, and the Marv is at half health. Veteran Juggernaut, that's going to be nice. What's he going to do? There's no War Factory left, and he's trying to shield out this Obelisk here, and Steve Nash, he's going on fumes, really. He is really going on fumes. Cyberstorm's Harvesters are stuck. He needs to fix those up. I'm not sure if he's realised he's probably so enthralled in this combat here, and the Sonic emitter reveals the stealth of the Harvester, but really I don't think it's going to matter. I think Nash is all out of options. He really has nothing left. Is he going to go for some last ditch stealth tank attempt or something like that? I mean, he could try, because there's no harvesting here for Cyberstorm. He's still got a tech center, build some... he doesn't have a War Factory back here, and the MCV is probably going to be destroyed here. One more Obelisk trying to fight, but he's just force firing the Sonic emitter through there. And he should be able to take care of that Obelisk of Light there. Now, ooh, yes, he just gets it before the Sonic emitter goes down. So Nashington, I'm not sure what he's doing. He's trying to queue up another base defense here, and he's got an Engineer. Should be able to take. Yeah, he fully repairs the construction yard. And finally, we see a refinery down here from Cyberstorm. Still hasn't fixed his halves. He might want to do something about that. And the Marv is coming through now. Two railguns and an Engineer, but yes, like I said, that Harvester issue probably isn't going to matter because Steve Nash is about to go down. Cells up. Is that going to be the end of the game, or did he drop something back home? He dropped two barracks, and Scan goes down from Cyber, and he's going to see these two barracks, which are now stalled on money. Yeah, no bottom spikes for Nashington, no bottom spikes for Cyberstorm. Would have liked to have seen them go down there, but yeah, I don't think Steve has much of a chance now. Alright, just needed a drink there. Now he's still stealing Tiberium, but a second ref coming up now for Cyberstorm, and there you go, he's already fixed his Harvesters. He's even sending one down here to this tib field. Steve Nash is going to the blue field, so he doesn't want to give up, but what can he hope to achieve? He sold off his power plant, so he doesn't actually have enough power to power the tech center. Now what he might want to do is use the redemption power again, because it definitely would have recharged by now. He doesn't have any infantry upgrades, which is a pain. He should have dropped perhaps a shrine instead of a second Rax there, although that is a lot more expensive, and got his infantry upgrades. But yeah, I don't think he can crack this base. There is an elite Juggernaut there. The armory is down, and I think he's actually going to build sniper teams. And really, what's he going to do against these sniper teams? He's going to come through and attack now with what he's got, but I think once he sees what Cyber has, he's probably just going to GG out of this game. He's got a lot of militant squads here. I am expecting the redemption support power to be used here. Again, underused ability, but I find that when... Oh no, actually a commando comes out, not a sniper team. I actually find that when I play Nod, and you know, obviously it's not my main faction, I like the GDI factions, GDI and their sub-factions, I do play a bit of Nod and Blackhand, because obviously I'm just tired of Scrin. It's really easy for Scrin to lame GDI in 1v1. So I just got so tired of it that I just thought, hey, let's skill up a bit on Nod and Blackhand. don't like Mock at all, but no one really does. Maybe except for QSXS, or QXSX, or QSXS, or whatever his name is. The S and the X is around the other way. And Steve Nash is actually going to get in here. Is he going to call in the support power? Does he have enough money? I think it's going to be $1,000. There you go. Oh yeah, I called it. And he's going to call in these Awaken squads. Can he micro the EMP abilities? Sniper team's now in there. The Commando is somewhere. Commando's coming around here. That Harvest gets destroyed. I don't see any Emp Blasts going off. A lot of the infantry are being resurfaced now as mock squads. You can see there's quite a lot in there. Yeah, they're just going down and resurfacing as mock squads, but he's not using any of the Emp abilities. He's actually trying to retreat out of there. There's a lot of mock there now. And he's going to come through. And is he going to take out... yeah, there you go. Finally, he gets an Emp Blast on it. But he's really got nothing to destroy the Marv with. The Commando is dead. It got killed by the mock squads. And the sniper teams, there's some sitting in the field there. But really, Nashington probably can't. He's going on 1 racks. He's powering on 1 racks. He sold his tech center. So obviously, not much he can do with that anymore. He couldn't really do anything except use that redemption support power. That's really all he had left. And the only reason to have it, he couldn't build any tech units. And there you go. So Steve Nash a little bit delayed at the end there, but he has gone down. And Cyberstorm has taken the bottom spikes. I've just noticed they are blue down the bottom there. So yeah, very, very good attacks by Cyberstorm at the front. He really punished Steve Nash there. And just continued groups, one down the right, one down the left. Very good use of pit bulls there. He didn't just all clump them as one. He split them into 2 groups and just did it again and again and again. And Steve Nash just didn't close the gaps and really should have done something about that pit bull harassment. But then Cyberstorm let it slip by thinking that he'd won the game, I think. And he didn't bother taking the center expansion. He's like, hey, I won, I beat Steve Nash. Then Steve Nash put off a stunning defense of his base. And really go back and watch that attack or that defense. That was really good by Steve Nash. I mean, Cyberstorm couldn't have done any more with his units that he had. I mean, Steve Nash was just too good in that situation. But Cyberstorm there, desperate battle at the middle field there. I thought that Steve Nash was out of that for a long time. Then all of a sudden he kept taking the Marv down. And yeah, he almost got right back in there. So that was a very good game. Again, disappointed I didn't see what happened with the Scorp tanks. I'll watch the video feed back and see if I can spot where they die, perhaps if they were in that engagement. But 25 minutes, 24 seconds. We have 178,620 to Cyberstorm to 138,965 to Steve Nash. So we're at 48, 58, 68, 70. So 40,000 in favour of Cyberstorm in a 25-minute game. That's a very nice nice cushion indeed. But you can see it started to split at about the 5-minute mark where the pits started coming in. And oh man, look at the 10-minute mark. He's got like a $25,000 gap here, and then he just blows it out to 40,000 at the 12-minute mark. That's way too much. At the 12-minute mark, he was 40,000 credits ahead of Steve Nash, and the only reason why it ended up being 40,000 at the end is because Steve Nash tried to catch up. He brought it back a little bit here, but he's still so far away from that line. You can see. I'm not sure if you can see on the video, but yeah, he's a long way from it. He kind of, yeah. I can still put my mouse point in there, but way back here, if the game ended here, that would have been a thrashing by Cyberstorm there, but Steve Nash managed to eke it back a little bit, but still lost by 40 grand, so going down there. Structures up and down. Steve Nash, he's nod, so his structure's going to be bugged out a little bit, but Cyberstorm, interesting developed base there. Units up and down. You can see there's the pit harassment, but he just sacked a lot of pits every single time. You see, every single time there's a dip here, that's probably a pit engagement where he just sacks all of his pits. And then, as you can see here, he really dips down low below Steve Nash. Steve Nash, all of his congregated units at his base all of a sudden built up, and he tried to push out, but obviously Cyberstorm brought that back. The Marv being a great force multiplier there, but at the end of the game, there was mostly infantry for Steve Nash, and it didn't turn out too good. So anyway, that was a really good game. I hope you all enjoyed this VOD, and I will see you all next time.